Greetings! Welcome to Saint of the Week, the show where we choose one saint's feast day from this week and discuss their life and their impact on the church. The saint for this week is Saint Paschal Baylon, whose feast day is May 17th, this Thursday. Paschal was born on May 16th, 1540 in Torrehermosa, Spain. His family was poor, and since he was born on the Feast of Pentecost, his parents named him Pasqual or Paschal in honor of the feast. He displayed holiness from an earlier age than most, becoming captivated by the Eucharist from infancy. At the age of 7, he began working as a shepherd for his father, where he would pray at the sound of the church bells, which rang at the time of the elevation of the host during Mass. Paschal was a very honest man, offering to pay other farmers for any damage done to their crops by his animals. He had a desire to learn more, as he would carry a book with him and beg passers-by to teach him how to read. He would read spiritual texts while he was out in the fields to deepen his faith and was a positive influence on his friends. In 1564, when he was 24 years old, Paschal joined the Reformed Friars Minor and began his novitiate on February 2nd, becoming fully professed on the same date a year later. He was urged by others to become a priest, but felt that was not the calling for him, and so remained as a lay brother. Paschal chose to live in the poorest monasteries, stating, "I was born poor, and I am resolved to die in poverty and penance." He filled a variety of roles over the course of his life, including cook, porter, gardener, and beggar of alms. He was a contemplative and spent a great deal of his time in silent prayer and meditation. His devotion to the Eucharist was very strong, and he would often spend whole nights in front of the altar, silently conversing with God. Because of this great devotion to the Eucharist, Paschal was sent to France by his superior in 1576 to defend the truth of the real presence against a Calvinist preacher. He was unfortunately unsuccessful, chased out by a Huguenot mob that threw rocks at him, breaking his shoulder. Paschal remained a very generous person in spite of this, to the degree that some of the other friars tried to moderate the things he gave away. Another one of Paschal's defining qualities was his asceticism. He would usually eat nothing but a few boiled vegetables and scraps from the kitchen, as well as wearing uncomfortable clothing and sleeping out in the cold. It was probably because of these austerities that he fell ill in 1592, and he passed away in the town of Villarreal on May 17th at the age of 52. He is a patron saint of Torrehermosa, Villarreal, Arcangel de Ariza, Eucharistic congresses, Eucharistic associations, Obando, cooks, shepherds, male children, the priesthood, and the Diocese of Segorbe Castellan de la Plana. Paschal Baylon's life is not a particularly long or detailed one, but it displays a quiet holiness and love for Jesus that we should all strive to imitate. Called the Seraph of the Eucharist by Pope Leo XIII, Paschal's deep devotion to the Most Blessed Sacrament was what guided his life and allowed him to show a great grace and charity towards others. Saint Paschal Baylon, pray for us. Our honorable mentions for this week are Saint Juliana of Norwich, Saint Carthage the Younger, Saint Eugène de l'Estamac, Saint Ubald Baldacini, Saint Eric IX of Sweden, and Saint Ivo of Kermartin. And of course, there are thousands of the other saints who undoubtedly have their feast days this week, but there are so many of them that there is no way we could list them all here. We hope you have enjoyed this episode of Saint of the Week. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Peace be to you.